I swear they lied. Nobody really knows me. Hey, they go about saying every news, but they don't really know me. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Men lie, women lie. Men lie, women lie. Men lie, women lie. Men lie, women lie, lie. Nobody really knows me. Hmm. Men lie, women lie. Men lie, women lie. Men lie, women lie. Men lie, women lie, lie. Nobody really knows me. Hey. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, lie. See, the day they lied on me on this area, it was mothers that came out. A lot of mothers, they came out to say it's a lie. The boy is only but stubborn. In a neighboring area that time, they lied on one boy that he stole a phone and then they beat him. He was supposed to go back to school the next day. And then that boy died. Sorry to bring this story up, just in case it stirs up bad emotion to anybody that knows the boy that watched the video. Yeah, but then secondly, that's how bad a lie can go, to letting somebody lose their life. And then my own turn came, they lied that I took a phone from a very small boy. He wasn't even up to 4 years then. He couldn't even stand in court. His dad was a SARS. Was. Yes. His dad was a SARS officer. He lied. It was afterwards I got to know that there was no phone missing. And that was what made the whole thing scary. Honestly, it's scary. And things that I got to discover after that, it's even scarier. That's okay, like just coming back to know if it was like a case of there was a stolen phone, maybe they thought it was this boy. He said his son recognized the person as someone that came to take the phone from him around 7:30 the previous day when it was longer night, shorter day, longer nights. 7 o'clock was already dark. They called my dad, came down. We're at the king's house, the king of the community. You know, I was there just for a short while before I was gasping for breath, and then I was rushed because of the scenario of how that stuff was that time. It was mothers that were like, no, this boy, we know him. And then I was happy that everybody knew, low-key, that I was only but stubborn. And then I couldn't take it in. I've never stolen my whole life. Physically, let me say. There are some things I've done on the internet that has made, personally, I am saying it, nobody knows this, but I'm saying personally, I have been caught up in the middle of stuff that I am not happy of. I am never, I am not involved with these people anymore. But I've been caught up in the middle of places where people have been cheated, yeah, but specifically online. Yeah, and not even locally. But locally, living like my normal everyday, my heart is clear. I've never taken what's not mine. I've never stolen. In fact, from childhood, there is this ball that bounces. If you hit it on the ground, it bounces like almost like it wants to go into the sky. I love that ball. It was belonging to one of our friends, one of our childhood friend. Her name was like Winnie. Yeah, I remember her name. Went for a birthday party. There was food. They served us food in a very big tray. We were eating. And then I saw that ball. I was distracted from even the food. That food reminded me of this guy. They call him Akuladowak. I don't know where that guy is in this world anymore though. Yeah, but he was like a champion eater. Then they give awards for funny things. This boy knows how to eat. Call him Akuladowak. That's, by the way, I just remembered him. But yeah, I took that ball and then I'd be like, okay, let me rush, go play with it at home, and then I'll bring it back. I bounced that ball and it bounced away. I didn't know where to. Months after I found that ball in mud. It was in mud. I don't know if it was from a farm or maybe This guys that make this local block or something. I don't know, but it was thick in mud. I saw it and I'd be like, I tried to wash it and I believe I restituted that ball one way or the other. Maybe we're not living or Winnie wasn't around anymore or something. I don't know who I give that ball to. But I know I restituted it. That's how I keep track of my heart. So me as a person, I don't owe anybody this information. I'm just saying it here. That even if I go to buy something from a shop and then that shop owner gives me $110 and then I just put it in my pocket without confirming. But then I travel very far away to a different neighboring country. And then I realized that she gave me $10 over. I restitute it even there. My way. I don't know. Like I always say, yeah, I'm a Christian. I take it to the offering box, I put it there. I've done it several times. Like one time, one Chima from Jesus, he gave me a book. He gave me a book. I took it home during the holiday. There was this 30 naira inside. There was $30 inside. So I spent it. I don't think he knows he lost anything, but I had to restitute that very money too. And for the things that I've done wrong on the internet, I've made peace with my people, myself, and every other body I need to make peace with. And I'm being true to myself. Yeah. Now, you see, I have never stolen my whole life. But then they came up to say this phone was missing. That was very insulting. The phone I was even using at that time. I'm not much of a phone freak. I just like to use a phone that works. My bros, they know. My friends, they know. I'm not much of a phone freak. At the time, I was using a Samsung and an iPhone. I give out to the iPhone and retain the lower one. So then I just didn't have this likeness for Apple's, for iOS. So I'm not even someone that is so into phones, like I mean, like attached to gadgets. So why would it be phone? Why would it be phone that I'll be stealing? If I would steal anything from that man at that time, let me not be nasty here. I'm sorry, but yeah, I've never stolen locally. Let me see. And even the one I might regard as stealing, yeah, Pop and Clegg was stealing, but it's not like I saw it like stealing that time. And I was doing it like, okay, my dad, okay, that's the one person I'll also call this one stealing. Though, like I said, I wasn't calling it stealing that time. I take money from my dad's pocket. There are times where my mom had more money, but I don't take from my mom. My mom will be careless with change that even if I pick from there, wouldn't even know. But I have never stolen a box from my mom. My mom is still alive. You can ask her. But I have from my dad. But those were times where I felt like I was angry at him because I felt like he wasn't paying attention to me as much as he needed to. But it was still a lie. But it was just my childhood stubborn head and all. I didn't know that I had a lot more than many other children then. It was just my ingratitude, yeah. So coming to lie about that was very, very annoying to me. Things I found out after that lie was very surprising. To find out that there was no even missing phone. So maybe some people just wanted me unalived. I mean, a teenager that has done nothing